Hi there, my name's Matt and I'm from Nordic Walking Preston, and I just wanted to give you a little bit of information about the recent post I put up on Facebook about basically cross training for runners, and more specifically for, I'd say, recreational runners and people who've they've got past that first stage. They've done maybe the couch to 5k, maybe already training with their running coach or the running group for 5k, 10k, up to half marathon. Aspiration is possibly to do the marathon. So we're not looking at that kind of group of people who are already kind of competent and comfortable with training for the marathon. And it could be also people who used to do running but have stopped for possibly sore back, sore knee, other related kind of injuries or kind of aches and pains, let's say. Possibly even people who've had knees replaced, hips replaced, and their passion was always running and they've stopped being active because of running was that one thing and they can't think of what else to do, or they're struggling to find something suitable. So it's just an introductory video. My name's Matt, and back in 2010 I was 3 stone overweight. I had high cholesterol, high blood pressure, chronic back and neck problems from basically working too hard behind a computer screen. So I sat down a lot, just working too many hours, sitting in that forward sort of sitting posture, and you know, middle life, my you know, wasn't as active as I could have been, should have been, and just wasn't in a good state of health. But since that time, I had the good fortune of something sparking up here that I should change, and that might resonate with some of you guys, that you've done couch to 5k after a period of time of not exercising, or you've just got this drive to get fitter, improve your health, improve your life. You may have kids or you know, other things going on in your life, and you just thought, right, you know, now's the time. I've got to, you know, I'm getting into middle age. I want to start aging well. I want to be able to be you know, better at doing things, you know, get to the weekend and go for a walk with the family and not be tired. You know, I may want to run around with the kids and have more energy to do that. You know, there's all sorts of reasons, but that's kind of a little bit about my story, what got me onto changing my health around, and I had the good fortune of really making a dramatic change. That got me into Nordic walking, got me into health coaching, got me into setting up Nordic Walking Preston, and I have a really big goal to get 1,000 people in Preston Nordic walking. I have a goal to for Preston basically to be the destination in the UK that's recognised with Nordic walking more specifically than any other place. You know, something like cycling in Cambridge or in Amsterdam. So those are some of my, a little bit about my backstory, a little bit about my aspirations, a little bit about what we're doing. You know, what we're doing specifically in Preston is looking to activate the population of Preston with Nordic walking. So for the last 2 years we've been doing that. We have regular walks. We have 50 walks on the monthly schedule, and we have morning walks, lunchtime walks, afternoon walks, evening walks, weekend walks, adventure walks. But it's very much a social kind of activity. So people are meeting, they're walking and talking, socialising, and getting the benefits of the use of the poles. Now, how do we kind of bring that into the running sphere or arena? You guys are already meeting for your running groups. You've got kind of aspirations to train, so you've already got that social element. But we're trying to work out how to bring Nordic walking to you, or you into this Nordic walking space. So it's about how Nordic walking can support you, and I think the key thing is that you can think about Nordic walking as the use of the poles to allow you to have an alternative form of cross training. So as you want to improve your health and fitness, improve your distance with the running, or get away from these possible back pains or knee pains or other things like that, then we're looking towards a modality or type of activity that will support you. So cross training for runners, it's recognised that something gentle like swimming is very good. Using an elliptor is supposed to be very good. And even, you know, just doing something different than your conventional running activity. And so it's thinking about how we can integrate that into your running schedule or into your busy lives. And that's why I've kind of started contacting the running community, and I'd like to develop this conversation with you. So what I'd like to do is create more videos. What I'd like to do is, I think a good thing would be to come and talk to your groups, give you more information and advice about what Nordic walking is, just more awareness about it, and allow you to try it and to see how you could feel and sense the benefits of using the poles for an additional form of cross training, but how that will support you in your onward journey, which might be to get back into running, it might be to get up to the next level from your sort of parkrun 5k type events up to 10k half marathon, and again, there are so many different benefits of the Nordic walking. There are so many opportunities, there are so many different scenarios that each of you individual runners might be in terms of the bad knee, the bad back, stepping up from couch to 5k to 10k to half marathon, that I'm struggling to say everything in one video to each and every one of you. So this is more to the point as to why I've just given you a little bit of an introduction about myself, and that I'm here and ready to support you. And this is not about trying to bring you into Nordic walking to get you away from running. To the contrary, what I would like to do is support you on your running journey, to empower you to get more out of your running, to be better with your running, and just enjoy it more. You know, when I was overweight, a friend came to me and he said, you know, he didn't say to my face, you know, you're overweight, you need to do something about it, but basically he said, I've signed you up to the Great North Run. And we started training together. I was overweight, didn't particularly like running, but you know, I had the motivation to do something. I did it with my friend, and we also did a trail run up in the lakes. I think it was the Keswick Trail Run. Just the week before the Great North Run, did the trail run, came running down the hill, totally did my knee in. I thought I wasn't able to do the Great North Run. You know, during the week, didn't do any training, felt totally bad about everything that I'd, you know, done, and, you know, got to this point of injuring myself almost. I still went to do the Great North Run, but it was not really a pleasant experience. And, you know, what I've learned in my onward journey from changing my health around and doing biomechanics course and all sorts of other things like that, you know, improving my whole health and well-being and fitness, and putting me in a state of health to avoid potential injury, it's got me thinking about this whole running thing, and what I did and did wrong in the past, and what I struggle with, and what people struggle with, and what you might be struggling with. And if I can support you in any way with the Nordic walking that will help you stay running, get back into running, improve your running, then I would really love to do that. So through this video, it's just an introduction, just a little bit of information, a little bit of a flavour about me and what we're trying to do, and I hope to connect with you further, and possibly even come and speak to you live at some of your groups. Maybe we even set up some events in Preston, Blackburn, in this sort of Lancashire area. So thanks, my name's Matt, I run Nordic Walking Preston, and I'd love to connect with you, speak with you, and introduce you to Nordic walking and all of its benefits, which will, as a cross-train tool or other form of activity for runners, then it will benefit you, and you know, that's what I want to do. So thank you very much for your time, and I hope to see you soon on another video, or, you know, face to face.